So good morning, everybody. We'll start now. So happy Victoria Day. Unfortunately, parade's been cancelled, but I guess Czech are actually doing a historical review of the parades of Victoria starting at 9 o'clock. So maybe you can put it on record and then you can see it after class. Okay, so as I said at the beginning of the class, you need a little bit of room today. It's going to do walking lunges. So you need to have at least space to go 2 steps forward. And then you need space eventually around the chair. We're going to be doing the walking lunges around the chair. So before we get started, just make sure you have enough space and wherever you're working out to do that. And again, the usual precautions that please pace yourself. Do as many or as few of these things as you like. The warm-up you can keep up or you can slow it down. It's your choice. So please, work within a comfort level, but at the same time, if it's medically safe for you to do so, try and push a little bit as much as you can, as long as you can do it safely. So there we go. So we're going to start today. I'm going to actually call this, we're going to really work on busting the biceps today. So we're going to do a lot of arm work once we get into the upper body part. And hopefully you're going to find it's fairly challenging. But again, just modify it according to your own comfort level. So we're going to start off with a little bit of slow music. So let's build it up kind of slowly. So it's a nice slow beat to start with. So we're just going to start walking and getting the arms swinging. Feet just coming a little bit off the ground. So you were saying the music was a bit fast, so we're going a bit slow today. Try to find something that will allow us to ease into this. And if you're feeling comfortable, you can start to lift the knees a little higher. Working through the foot. Getting those arms coming up. Okay, so 8 more. Yeah, lifting the knees. So a nice knee lift. Hands still going, thumbs to shoulders if you can. And just throw those hands away. And 8 more. 4, 2, and back to easy walk. Working through that foot. The side touch now. To the right to start with. Nice easy toe touch. Arm across. Well done. Back to a nice easy walk. Working through those knees. So we're going to pull heel to bottom. But knee in front. Heel to bottom, knee in front. Just heel, pull it up to the bottom, knee in front. Heel to bottom. Pull, 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 pull. 8 more. Knee, heel up, heel up. Heel up, heel up, 2 more, and back to the easy walk. Heel in front. Heel in front. more. And back to nice easy walk. This time the heel is pulling up behind, all right? So knee stays under the hip. Pull, 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 pull. So knee under hip, heel to bottom. Close as you can. Feet together. Feet together. Pull it up. Pull it up. And 8 more. That's 2. And here we go. Back to walk. This time push the arm down and pull them back. Push. Now elbows back. And arms chest height. Stretching through that chest. Warming up nice and slowly. Keep those feet going. 8. And back to easy walk. Both arms coming up to shoulders. And throwing them away. Getting his back kicks. So move the feet side to side, move them out. I'm going to rock side to side. Kick, 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 pull. And this time, push the arms forward. Push, 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 push. 8 more. Well done. Keep it going. 4 more to go. Push, push, push. Last 2. Yeah, back to easy walk. It's time to get the feet nice and wide again. This time toe behind. So remember, toe comes behind, toe behind, toe behind. So just keep practicing. Widen that stance. Push side, push. Reach across behind. Stay a little bit crouched. Stay a little bit crouched. And 8 more. Foot behind. 4 more. Last 2. And then back to easy walk. Arms to ceiling. Shoulders down. Reach, reach, reach. This time, one arm up, other drop down. Up, drop, one, drop, drop, 1, 1. Yeah, shake it out. Sliding twice to the right. Let's do the singles first, so just the tap. Tap. Inside. Tapping inside. So we're going to go open, close together, open, and together. Just 2 slides right. And touch. Close, open, close, open. So we're going to add a knee lift on the end of this. Knee lift at the end. And hand across. Well done. And 2 hands across. Ooh. Little rotation here. 2 hands across. And 4 more. Two more. Last one. Back to easy walk. Well done. Now we're going to go for the cross. Open, close, heel across. Heel across in front. Heel across in front. Heel across in front. Little shimmy of the arms. Heel across in front. Okay, nearly there, folks. Doing well. And back to easy walk. Okay, last one. And we'll stretch out the Achilles for you a little bit. Keep walking if we can. Keep those legs going. Try and get the body temperature up. Get those muscles nice and warm before we start to work them hard. Okay, a little quicker and kicks. Ready? Kick, kick, flick, 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 flick. And arm opposite. Push, push, flick and push, flick and push, flick and push. And 8 more. And back to easy walk. We'll pick it out. A little bit more action here. Get those arms pumping. Press the body. We'll pick it up. Oh yeah. Press. And the opposite shoulder. Knees to the flat. Let that blood pumping. High kicks this time, but both arms coming forward. So, kick, 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 kick and push, kick and push, kick, legs higher, kick and push, kick and push, kick, push, push. 4 more. And back to easy walk. Straight leg lifts. Straight, 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 straight. Arms opposite. Straight leg marching. Lift, lift, lift. Stretch out those hamstrings. Yes. Yes. 4 more. And back to easy walk. Do a little jog if you like. Or walk, whatever you can. Toes in front, toes inside. Front, front, side, side, front. Toes, 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 toes. Now back, toe touch to the back. Toe touch behind. Toe touch front. Toe touch side. Back. Front. Side. And back. Back and nice easy walk. Well done. Doesn't want to stop. Okay. So to the chairs, please, and walks. Make sure the Achilles are nice and stretched out here before we start doing these walking lunges. Both heels on, both heels off. Nice and down and up. And down and up. Both feet, both feet, both feet, both feet. And 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Excellent. Right foot on only. Coming up on the heel, 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 heel. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching feet. Left foot on. Up, down, up, and down. Keep it going. Let that heel touch in between, and 4, 3, 2, and last one. Excellent. Both toes on, and pushing the knees forward and straightening them out. Push the knees towards the chair, straighten, 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 and 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Excellent. Move the block back a little bit from the chair. So heels are on. We're standing up, dropping our chest. So we're getting a big stretch right down through the back here, then coming back up and just standing tall. And down we go, and coming up and standing tall. There we go. Flat back. Chest as low as you can, right down to the chair if you can, and then up you come. Feel that big stretch. The weight is really pushed back on the heels because our toes are on the block. And 4 more. Oh yeah, stretch that out. And 3. So stretching lower back. We're getting a nice stretch through glutes and hamstrings, which is what we need to do before we start here. And then just 2 more, and here's the last one. So down and up you come. Excellent. So stretch out through the chest and all the back, like just doing very gentle back extension. So we're just going to look up to the ceiling and then relax. Open it out, relax, open it out. Now if you feel comfortable, go a little bit further back each time, but don't let the lower back grab, just as far as is comfortable. And 4 more, opening it back, look up to the ceiling, look up to the ceiling, and last time, look up to the ceiling. Excellent. And shake the arms out, shake the legs out. Just working through the head a little bit, so chin onto the chest. And then just keep the feet moving. Keep that blood coming back up. Chin down, and looking up at the ceiling. If you're getting a little dizzy, stop walking, and then just chin down, head up, chin down, head up, chin down, and head up. Now looking over to your right and front, and back and front. Now remember, when we're doing these side-to-side turns, we're trying to keep the chin pulled back. We're not letting our head be forward and looking, but chin in and looking. So looking and looking, and 2 more to the right. Excellent, and there we go. And a very gentle rotation with your head, one direction, and a rotation in the other direction. Feel that neck is getting nice and loose. Dropping the ear down to the shoulder. So working my left, your right shoulder down. And again, try to stop that other shoulder from coming up. And down the other side, and up you come. And again, 2 things. Don't let the shoulder come up as you come down. Keep that shoulder down. And also, don't let your head drop forward. Try to keep your head back in alignment. So if you need the reminder, pull the chin in, and then drop the ear down. Chin in, drop the ear down. Chin in, and drop the ear down. And a very gentle rotation of the neck. And the other direction. Excellent. I think we're ready to go here. So we're going to do walking lunges. So have the chair in whichever direction you want. I'm just going to have mine start forward. I'm starting on my left, your right side of the chair. So I'm going to start going forward with my left foot, your right. And we're going to do a walking lunge. Now, remember, on a walking lunge, we haven't done these on the video, and we haven't done it for a while. But remember, you're taking a step forward. And that step should almost be, as big as you can take comfortably. And once you step forward, you lower the back knee down, and then you pull yourself to stand on the front leg. Reach forward with the same leg again, stepping forward, lowering down, and pulling up. So we're going to go all the way around the chair. We're going to go around the chair 3 times in one direction, leading the same foot each time. And then, of course, we'll do the reverse of that. So it's a good stretch here. So just build up the length of the stride as you feel comfortable, and use the chair as little or as much as you like to help you down and also to help you up. So in your own time, we're going to do
basically 3 circuits of the chair, which means we're doing 12 repetitions with the same leg leading. So right leg forward, pulling up, little quarter turn, big step forward, pulling up, little quarter turn, big step forward, lowering, pulling up, little quarter turn, big step forward, lowering, pulling up. That's 1. There we go. Stepping and pulling up. 2, stepping, pulling up, and stepping, same leg forward each time, and up, quarter turn, step, lower, pulling up, and that's 2. So 1 more circuit here, leading with your right foot, little quarter turn, step, down, pull it up, little quarter turn, big step, down, pull it up, little quarter turn, and last one down, and big step up. Excellent, and kick them out. So, doing the same thing, this time in the other direction. So, stepping to the other side of the chair, I'm leading with my right, probably your left, and 3 circuits going the other way. So, big step forward, lowering, pulling up on that front leg, big step forward, lowering the back knee, pulling up, and keep it going. Second circuit coming here. Big step, lower, pull it up, little quarter turn, big step lower, up, little quarter turn. Again, if you can, letting go, pulling up, big step forward, lowering, and pulling up, quarter turn, big step forward, lower, pulling up, quarter turn, big step and lower, and pulling up, and a quarter turn. Well done. Excellent. Same leg leading, but this time we're going to be doing 2 steps forward with the same foot leading, a half turn, then coming back opposite direction, right? So I'll demo, then feel free to join in. So big step forward, left leg lead, pulling up, big step forward and pulling up, little half turn, same foot leading, big step forward, pulling up, same foot lead, big step, and pulling up. Okay, so I'm going to go out and back 3 times. I'll give us again 12 repetitions, leading with the same leg each time. So we're really loading the one side. Then of course we'll do the same with the opposite leg. Okay, so we ready? So big step, lower, up, big step forward, lower, and up, half turn, and keep it going. And go as low as you like. Make sure you have your bounce, especially when you're doing it without the support. So last time out, pulling up, big step forward, pulling up, last time back, same leg, down, and up we come. And kick them out. Stay the same side of the chair if you want. Same thing using the other leg, all right? Okay, so it's going to be my right, possibly your left, depending on whether you're mirroring me or not. So again, start off a little bit behind the chair because we want that nice big step forward, lower, pulling up, big step, lower, and pulling up. Okay, going back, lower, big step, lower, and that's 1. 2 more out. Up, big step, lower, up, big step, lower, up, big step, lower, and up. Last time out. lower, up, big step, lower, and get that back knee almost touching the ground if you can, lower, up, big step, lower, and up. Well done. So just remembering, walking lunges should be focusing more on glutes and hamstrings. Let's give you a moment, second here, explain something. So as we step forward and lower, we don't want to feel as though we're pushing on the back foot. We want to feel as though we're pulling on that front leg. So all the load should be put on the front leg as we lower, and then we're pulling out. And that way we engage the glutes and hamstrings of the front leg. A little bit of push on the back, trying to focus more on the front. Okay, last little sequence for walking lunges. Again, same thing, we're working hamstrings and glutes. This time we're alternating legs. So we'll go 4 out, 4 back, and we'll do that twice after a little break. So here we go. So starting with your other foot, I'm going to start my left, your right. So we're coming down, up, now step straight onto your other leg. Lower and pull up. And then coming back, we step forward, lower, step straight through, and work the other leg. Okay, got that? So here we go. So out, lower, sweep it through, lower, and pull it up. Coming back, step, other leg coming through, lowering, and pulling up. Okay, so keep it going. Sweep through, lower, and pull. And big step, lower, swing that leg through, lower, and pull up, and turn, big step, lower, pull through, and lower, and up. Last time back, big step, lower, pull through, lower, and up you come. Well done, okay. Just doing one more of these kinds of lunges. This time, if you can bring your knee up as you're swinging the foot through. So do something like this. So start behind the chair. Really doesn't matter which foot you start with. Big step, lower. Bring that knee up. Big step, lower. And up you come. And a 10. Okay, you got that? So we're going to go basically 4 out, 4 back. So big step, lower, knee up, big step, lower, and pull that knee up, half 10. Big step, lower, pull up, big step, lower, and pull up. 4 to 10. It's good for balance. Also hip flexors. Up, big step, lower, and knee up. Well done. Big step, knee up, big step, lower, and knee up. Once more out, lower, knee up, big step, lower, knee up, half turn, big step, lower, and pull that knee up, big step, lower, and pull that knee up. Okay, last one, all right. Okay, big step, lower, knee up, big step, lower, knee up, half turn. Last one back, lowering, and knee up, big step, lower, and knee up. Well done. If you did all those, looking good, looking good. So that's walking lunges, which in one sense is almost the same as a back lunge. So again, working on those glutes and hamstrings of our front leg. We're now going to switch now to focus more on the quads by doing front lunges. So front lunge, we're going to start off with just a tilt. So you want to feel as though you're falling forward a little bit, and then you're reaching out, then you're pushing back up. So body straight, fall, catch, push. There we go. Same leg forward. Going to do 12. So take your time. Go as low as you feel comfortable. If you had enough after 6 or 8, stop. If you want to go a bit faster than me, then please do so. Aim for 14 or 15. We're just going for 12 relatively slowly. So here we go. So tilt, catch, push back up. Big step, tilt, push back up. And tilt, catch, push. And feet together, tilt, fall, step back, feet together, tilt, push, together, fall, catch, feet together, push. Now really feel as though you're pushing on that front leg. Excellent, and 3 more. Fall, catch, push, feet together, fall, catch, push, feet together. 2 more. Well done. Move with this support leg, get the blood flowing again. Same thing, other leg. So here we go, standing tall. We're going to tilt, catch, push back. Now I get you to step back because that emphasizes that push back. So a big push back, feet together. Fall, catch, push. Feet together. Fall, catch, push. Feet together. Fall, catch, push. Step back, feet together. Fall, push. Feet together. Fall, push back, feet together. Yeah. Well done. 4 more. Yeah, big step. And back you come. Last 2. And last 1. Well done. Looking good. Okay. We do this well, we get a lot of cardio as well as leg strength by just keeping this class moving along. It's almost like high intensity interval training, right? Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing, but this time the foot is coming slightly in front of the other one. So from the front on, it'll look something like fall, catch, push back up. Feet together, fall, catch, push up. Okay, join in, fall, foot across, push, fall, foot across, push, fall, catch, push, fall, catch, push. So when we're falling, we're just putting a bit more load on our quad. All right, so fall, big step, push, and fall, and push. 5 to go. Fall, and push, and fall. See where that foot comes across in front of the other one? Just loads that quad a bit differently. Step across, push. 2 more. And last one for this leg. Step across, push. Little 10-second break. Gather ourselves together. Okay. Looks like I'm beginning to sweat a bit here, which is good. Same thing, other leg. Stretch out a little bit through the hip if it's getting a bit tight. Same thing, other side. So fall, cross, push up straight, fall. There you go. Keep it going. If you can, no hands. Jared's there to help us. We need it. Go as low as you like. Remember, we're trying to get that back knee as close to the ground as we can. Fall, cross. So fall, catch, push, fall, cross, push. 3 to go, fall, cross, push. 2 to go, and push. And last one, fall, cross, and push. Well done. Give me a 10-second break. And just a reminder, when we're doing lunges, we're trying not to let the knee get too far in front of the foot. So when you're stepping forward here and we're lowering down, we don't want the knee to be pushed all the way in front of the foot. We want the knee right above the foot as much as we can. And we don't want the back knee hitting the ground, right? So let's try and bear that in mind as we're doing these. Just remind us occasionally. This time I'm going to fall and go slightly sideways over here. So this time we're doing a little bit of outward movement. So it's going out about 30 degrees, I guess, from what we're looking at. So there we go. So fall, out to the side, push back in. Fall, out to the side, push back in. Fall, out a little bit to the side, push back in. Fall forward, step side, push. Fall forward, step side, push. Fall forward, keep it going. Push. Now really push through those toes. Push. So you feel as though you're really pushing out. Push. Last 3. Last 2. Falling. Catch. Push. Falling. Catch. Push. Excellent. Well done. I'm going the other side of the chair. So I want that leg to be moving a little bit to the side as I'm falling forward. So again, I want to feel as though you're tilting, and then you've got to save yourself from falling. Just in case we ever trip, lose our balance, we have that reaction to get that foot out and help stop ourselves from falling. So here we go. So remember, foot's going slightly out to the side. So falling, out to the side, down, and push it back. Fall forward, out to the side, push, and keep it going. Remember, lowering that back foot, back knee down, pushing off that front leg. Falling, slightly sideways, pushing back up, falling, slightly out to the side, push it back. 4 more, fall, foot to the side, 3 more, foot to the side, 2 more, foot to the side, and last one, falling, out to the side, lower, and push it back up. Oh, well done. Okay, so that's pretty well done with legs for today. So I'm going to give you a 30-second water break here, so don't go far. There we go. Okay, so doing some upper body work now. As I said at the start, I'm going to really work on biceps today, called the bicep buster. So, stay with me. All right. So you can actually do these bicep curls that we're doing variations of, sitting or standing. So I'm going to do them standing, but if you feel you need a little bit longer rest, then by all means do them sitting. and then stand up whenever you feel like it. So we do get a little bit of more leg engagement, especially if we do a slight bend in our knees while we're doing these arm exercises. So more bang for the buck. So there we go. So we're going to be doing, remember last time we did the 3 types of arm curls with palms up, thumbs up, and back the hands up. So this is a regular arm curl. This is called a hammer curl. And the back of the hands up is called a reverse curl. So we're going to do it all 3, but with a variation. So first one is just palms up. So the regular arm curl. So coming up 1. Now we're going to do 10s of these. All right, 2, palms up 3, palms up 4. Again, if you want to bend your knees, a little bit more legs. 6. So hands all the way to shoulders, elbows stay into the side. So that was 10. So same exercise, but we're just coming up to 90 degrees. There we go. So coming up 90 and holding it just for a moment and lowering. And 2. Because I know you didn't do the first one. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Palms up. And 7 and 8 and 9. Palms up and 10. Excellent. Now we're going to go do the Rocky combined curl here. So from 90 degrees to shoulders 1 and 2 and 3. So we'll call that 3 for you, and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Palms up. 8, 9. Last one is 10. Now for full range of motion. So hands down by side, all the way up to shoulders 1 and 2. Palms up 3 and 4. Little bend in the knee if you want. And 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, okay. Now, you probably predicted what we're doing. We're going to do hammer curl now. And we're doing the same thing. So thumbs up. Give yourself a little bit more bend if you want. Thumbs to shoulders 1, 2, thumbs up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. Well done. It's time to 90 degrees. Going 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. You know what the next, what's next? 90 degrees to shoulders. Coming up 1, keep it 90, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Last set all the way. Coming from the hips to shoulders 1, thumbs up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. Okay. Okay, now, of course, the last one is reverse curls. So, combining the 3 different curls that we do with the curls that the Rock does, which is holding them in those 3 different positions. So, back of the hands up to shoulders 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. Just to 90. Lifting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. Oh yeah. 90 to shoulders. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. Shake them out a little bit. Now, all the way up. Last set, coming up 1, 2, you can do it. 3, 4, 5, 6, last 4, 4, 3, back of the hands up, 2, last 1, yeah. Okay, well done. Oh, shake those arms out. Feel that, baby, hey? Whoa, okay. Getting ready for the beach. You open up in June or July, maybe August. Okay, so we've worked really all these forearm flexors here, you know, these muscles that cause us to move the forearm at the elbow. So 3 different kind of muscle groups we use for that, you know, depending on whether we've got palms out, biceps mostly, hammer curls, using a muscle that goes all the way down to the wrist. And then we reverse it over, so we basically negate the biceps. Now we're focusing on a deep muscle called the brachiates. So basically hit every muscle virtually that allows us to flex the forearm. Really improves your drinking, so you can drink forever. You know, great strength and endurance, even those big German steins. Okay, so going to work the extensors now. So we've worked the flexors, so we're now going to work extensors. So again, we're going to combine the idea of the rock of breaking an exercise down into 3 components, you know, which is the full action, and then the first part of the action, the second part of the action, and then back to the full action itself. So we're going to start off basically with elbows away from the side. So the full action is going to be taking all the way from the ears and pushing the band all the way away from us. So that's the full action of this basically forearm extension. Okay, so again, sets of 10. So elbows up, pushing the way 1, hand to nose 2, and 3, and 4. Keep those elbows close together. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Now we're just going to take them out to 90 degrees. So from the head just out to here, 90, a little bit more than 90. So 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Now I'm going to take them from 90, pushing them all the way out, back to 90. So push 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one is 10. Now full action again, so tighten it up if you want to pressure more on there, and pushing all the way out 1, and push it away 2, up and out 3, up and out 4, up and out 5, up and out 6, and 4, and 3, and 2, and here's the last one. Yeah, okay, well done. Okay, so just shaking that a little bit. So we've worked the extensors, not quite as much as the biceps, but we've worked them fairly well here. So I'm just going to work last one extensor, which is just a double band. And again, this time the elbow is into the side, so the band is underneath the arms, a little bit biased to one side. Again, we can basically work the other hand to give us a little fulcrum here to push it away. So here we go. So 10 each side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, push it away, 8, 9, and the last one, 10. Okay, switching sides, pressing away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 2 more, because I know most of you missed the first 2, 11, and 12. Okay. Whew, thank you. Okay, so about 5 minutes to do some abs here. So again, it's going to be your choice. I'm going to do them across the chair, but you can do them sitting on the chair, which I know for some of you helps you back a little bit. So whatever we're doing across the chair, you should be able to modify sitting regularly in the chair. If we sit across the chair, then really the abs are under tension most of the time. So we sit right at the side edge of the chair so that when we lie back, we've got support in the lower back. So I'll just do some nice, easy partial curl-ups to start with. So we're going to be back. We have one leg down, one leg up, and just lifting our shoulders up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And if we can, pull yourselves all the way up, or grab the chair and pull yourself up as well. So both feet down, hands on top of the thighs, just coming up to touch the top of the knees. So again, remember, you can do these exercises sitting right at the edge of the chair and lying back and coming up. 1, 2. Each time you hit the chair, you tend to relax the abs. No backrest, then abs are under tension all the time, which is really what we're trying to look for. So remember that tummy pulled in, tummy tight. Try not to arch your back. So tummy, spine neutral, and tummy pre-activated. Okay, so both feet on the ground, hands on your thighs, coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and all the way up. Well done. This time we're going to do the same thing, but we're just going to have one hand leading the other, and then both hands together. So we reach up one hand, other hand on the other knee, and then both knees. So it'll look something like this. So we're lying back here, so we're going to come up one hand, other hand, and both hands. All right. So again, chair, regular sitting, or sitting across the chair. Make sure you've got good support under the lower back. If your back grabs, stop doing it. That's a bad sign. Just do it until you feel pressure there. This is an ab exercise. You're not supposed to be hurting your back, all right? So here we go. So both knees down. 1, 2, both. 1, other, both. 1, the other, both. 1, the other, both. 1, the other, both. Last one. 1, the other, and both. And pull yourself all the way up. Well done. Good stuff. Okay, so we're going to be trying to lift one elbow and one leg up and then alternate each side. So we're going to do 5 each side. So we're going to be lifting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. And up we come all the way. Good work. Well done. It's going to do a very modified crunch. So I'm going to have both knees up and trying to lift our shoulders just 2 or 3 inches up, not by rounding here, but by trying to lift, keeping the lower back fairly straight to really work on these tummy muscles. Okay. So again, you can do it sitting regular or sitting on the side. Again, if you want to, you can hold on to the side of the chair. If not, hands on head, lifting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10's all the way up. Okay, so up to about 60 of these kinds of exercises. So we're just going to do alternating legs, 5 out each side. Again, hold on to the chair if you want. Better still, if you can, go across your chest or just hands in front of your head. I'm not a big fan of people putting their hands behind the head doing the ab exercise because we tend to pull on the neck. So hands in front, hands on top, hands across the chest. Anywhere, I think, except behind the head. All right, so one leg out, one leg in. Alternate legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one, 10. and pulling yourself up if you can. Excellent. So knees up, knees lower. And again, try not to let your back arch. Keep that tummy nice and tucked in. So remember that belly button should not be allowed to come out here. We want to really firm up these muscles that form the tube around the front and back. Because remember, these exercises trying to take pressure off lower back. So if exercises hurt your lower back, it's probably not a good exercise given your back condition. Okay, so here we go. So 10 of these if we can. So coming back, knees up, lowering, knees down. And knees up 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Remember, keep that tummy tight. Keep that tummy button pulled in. Try not to let your back arch. Knees up, and 4 more, and 3, tummy in, and 2, and here's the last one. And if we can, pull. Yeah, okay. Excellent, well done. So let's just stretch you out a little bit here. So both feet forward, sitting right and nice and comfortable on the chair, not right on the edge. Don't want you slipping off. Hands on thighs, just let them slide down, slide down, slide down, slide down, slide down. And slide a bit lower. Now remember, try not to drop the shoulders. Try and sit tall and feel as though it's the tummy pushing down towards the thighs. So push and push. Try and get the legs as straight as we can. Stretching that long head of the biceps. So you have a biceps on the back of our leg as well as our arms. Just in case you thought I made a mistake, reaching for our toes. If we can, and holding for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and relax. And then just bring them in and take them out one at a time. Nice easy movement. So out and out and in and in. This time I'm going to bring them in and put that one foot underneath the chair. Actually, let's put them on the side of the chair today. So sitting with one cheek hanging over the end and one foot behind and leaning back. So the chair is regularly forward and we're leaning back. Just allows us to go a little bit further on this one. Get that foot a little bit further back and stretch out a bit more through the quad. And leaning back a little bit further. If your back's hitting the back of the chair, sit a little bit further forward in the seat. Make sure you grab the seat so you don't fall off. Don't want anybody falling off. And leaning back again. Back a little bit further. Let's hold that for 5 more. And 4 and 3, 2, and big stretch back. Oh yeah, and up you go. Same thing other side. So remember that one cheek hang down over the side of the chair. We are sitting regularly in the chair. Open cheek off to one side. Outside leg back and leaning back and stretching that quad out. Nice big stretch. Nice big stretch. Nice big stretch. If you're not getting much of a stretch, push that foot a little bit further behind you and then just go back again. Oh yeah, you'll feel it now. Okay. Okay, so moving back and back and back and holding for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and thumbs up for the last one and well done. Okay, hands together and coming up slowly. Make sure we're okay. Not feeling dizzy. Nice little knee lift here. Nice little knee lift. So knee lift and hold if we can. Good to work on balance when I'm feeling a bit tired. Right. Foot into the side. Pushing that knee out a little bit if we can. Holding for 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kick it out. Switching up the other side. So bringing it up, getting our balance a little bit in front, finding the inside of our knee of the foot, and holding there, positioned for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Well done. So we'll clap today. Thank you for joining us. It's 10 o'clock. It's a very short little story today for you if you want. Good for all ears. Unless you're Italian, in which case you might take a little bit of offense, but hopefully not. Anyway, so Giuseppe is very excited. So he tells his mother that he's fallen in love and that he's going to get married. So he says, just for fun, Mama, he says, I'm going to bring 3 of these beautiful women over, and I want you to guess which one that I wish to marry. So the next day, he brings these 3 beautiful women into the house, and he sits them down on the couch, and they chat for a while, and then he says, okay, Mama, guess which one of these beautiful women that I'm going to marry. And Mama immediately says, the one on the right, she says. He goes, wow, that's amazing, Mama. You're right, how did you know? And she goes, Mama replies, she says, that's the one that I don't like.